Kicking us off today is safety Khalil Barnes, first player in the Dabo Sweeney era to record multiple forced fumbles and multiple interceptions as a freshman. Y'all fire away with questions whenever you're ready.
David Hood with TigerNet. Talking about the freshmen, you guys, you have to feel good about this class in the future, right? Because Avion's got an interception, Kylan gets it. I mean, everybody's trying to chip it in right now.
Yeah, we knew our class was gonna be special. Coach Winnie said it too, like especially in the off season, like when all of us had signed. He said that he felt like our class was like one of the closest class he had signed, and I think that shows on the field. Like every time Shell, AV, Peter, TJ, any of us make a play, it's kind of like even the guys that aren't seeing the field as much, 23 class especially, like we just kind of all celebrate each other, and we just trust the process. All came in with the right mindset. Just want to keep working every day.
I think you mentioned when y'all signed this class to win a national championship. Y'all even talked about it even before you all started playing, and you were playing on that. And sort of some background on that.
Just kind of, Coach Winnie always talks about an unwavering belief. So like all of us just kind of being here. The rest of my visits were more like see the facility, and then I kind of go hang out with one of the players that's already on the team. But here's something different that they do during recruiting trips is like you spend the whole visit with the recruits you're coming with. So on the official visit, especially at South Carolina last year, just spent a lot of time with those guys, kind of just build a connection. So it's like when you have a group of guys where it's already feel like we, before we even got here, we're brothers locked in like that, you go do whatever you can do to help them be successful. The national championship, we just felt like we had talent. We had enough talent in our class. We had enough talent already here. We're going to keep producing talent, so we can definitely get there.
Who were the other guys on that visit in South Carolina that you got to know?
It was all the commits already, but official visitors, I think it was like me, Shell, Jay Haynes, maybe. I don't know, there was a few guys on the official visit, but like all the commits were at the game. And so like we spent a lot of time, especially pregame together.
Avion, is there anything in particular that stood out about him versus that him as a person or as a player?
AV just about his business. A lot of that probably has to do, you know what I mean? His brother in the league, so he kind of knows how all this stuff go, especially like before he already got here. But I met him on my Syracuse visit last year, and just talking to him about like just him kind of recruiting, his recruiting pitch or whatever. Just like the way he went about his business, the way he taught, everything you could tell. Like every day he come to work, a lot of energy. He don't ever take a day for granted. Like a lot of people might say, like we here now, felt like they arrived, but he always trying to get better, working on his craft, and proud of him.
You say he's quiet in terms of about his business, or just in terms of like he's just getting going on that time and always good girl?
Not like quiet. He real cool. Like once you get to know him, you mean, but he definitely just like he ain't gonna play around, especially in the off season. Like anytime we can get extra work, he texts me a short phone. Let's go to the facility. Let's hit the field. It's just stuff like that. But nah, he ain't quiet. He funny. He ain't quiet now.
There was one play during the game where you shoved the blocker into the person who just caught the ball into the screen. Can you take me back to what you saw there and how that transpired?
I don't want to say too much about like play call, but just on that specific call, 3 out the backfield, I see a quick 3 I trigger, and it just happened to be like a screen pass. Most of the time we do it, he stopped blocking me, trying to do like a screen to go. But like when he went to put hands on, I just kind of, I guess I caught him off guard. I don't know, but yeah, it was cool. Just shove him, just did my job.
Do you feel like you guys did a really good job of kind of disguising things Saturday, showing one thing, kind of going to another?
Yeah, for sure. Coach West kind of emphasized on that early in the week, just especially with that offense and its motions. It was going to be hard to, especially pre-snap, kind of hide stuff because there were so many shifts and stuff we were trying to do. But whenever they did get that final shift and that motion and stuff, just act like I'm coming down even if I'm not one time or stuff like that, just to kind of mess with the quarterback's mind pre-snap because a lot of this stuff is pre-snap reads, trying to see if it's a one-high look, shell look, stuff like that. So, yeah, we definitely emphasize disguises a lot.
Coach Kahn was in on you really early in your recruitment. What can you take me back to that, and what was it that he saw in you before a lot of other people?
It was like after my junior season, I think. He had came up to the school, and I talked to him a little bit. But him and my head coach in high school, they had coached together at Grayson. So my head coach is just like, he thinks you're a playmaker. And that was really like the thing that he kept saying. That was why he wanted me to be here, because a lot of my stuff was like receiver stuff. But he felt like the ball skills be easily transferable to the defense side of the ball. And then he just felt like I was always around the ball. So he just said he thought I was a playmaker, and he trusted his coach. And he knew I had never played safety really, especially like that star position. I was just kind of corner, just kind of go find the best receiver in high school. But he just trusted his coaching and trusted his ability, and he trusted my ability being able to make plays that it would transfer and all work out.
Any questions for Khalil virtually? Anybody else in the room?
Yes, this weekend, probably the best pitch-catch combo, quarterback, wide receiver combo, top pass and attack in the league. What kind of challenge does North Carolina present?
Yeah, Drake May, I mean, it ain't too much you got to say about that. Like, everybody knows how good of a quarterback he is. He got weapons all around him. He's been there 3 years, I think. So they a veteran team. They know what they want to do. We done played them a lot, so they kind of know us too. So it's just going to get better at the little things. Like, a lot of people probably think we played a really good game Saturday, which we did. Like, we did a lot of good things, but if you go and look at the grade sheets, I just went to look at the grade sheets. I had probably the most negatives also, like, on plays that I've had probably this whole season. So just little things. We got to clean those up, gap fits, stuff like that. And we got to try to get them in third and long situations like we did this week, because that's when we can play our best, be aggressive, play man, you know what I mean? But it's going to be a challenge for sure.
I guess what kind of sets May apart?
What'd you say? I'm sorry.
What is it that sets May apart?
He just never, like, he kind of like, same thing. It was the same thing with Sam Hartman. Like, they just never look like they're, even when they're under pressure, they never look pressure. Like, they're just always relaxed in the pocket. And when he's outside the pocket, he's just as dangerous as he is when he's in the pocket. Eyes always downfield. So, especially scramble drill this week, we had to be real, not getting eyes in the backfield, stay with our man, just stuff like that.
I guess what were the negatives for you? Like what do you have to clean up?
Some of it's just like run fits. Some of the stuff was bad technique on plays and then eyes, really. Like DBs, we get, especially when like caught that first pick, I was in another one. So my eyes sometimes, I look in the backfield too quick, but just stuff like that.
Talked about Jalen and obviously some of the other veterans in the safety group. Tyler Venables, what is his presence been like? Obviously, the guy hasn't been able to play at all, but it's kind of like an extra coach there.
So if y'all seen him on the sideline, he actually be like wearing the headset now. So like we call him Coach T-Bone, just kind of messing with him. But nah, he's a vet. He know the defense in and out. Like his dad was here. He know everything. So he's basically just whatever Coach Khan says, he's like a echo of that, but like in a player way, to where like on the field what you see. So coming off the field, the drive before Shelt's pick, we ran that same call on third down, and they ran like a bang 8, which is like a quick post, and I let him beat me inside. He said, 3rd and 10 like that, just sit, and then just trust your ability or just trust your instincts. So that next drive, he kind of told me and Shelt the same thing. And you saw like Shelt just sat on the route. It was like a 10-yard out, and he just drove hard. So just stuff like that, just stuff he see. I feel like he see everything. He's just like another coach. He really helped us though.
How important has it been for having Coach Khan on the field this year?
Well, I wasn't here last year, so I don't know how it was last year with him. But him being able to come up and like tell us specifically like what we did wrong, it feels just like practice. So for me, I really enjoy it. I don't know how it was without him though, but I really enjoy having him on the field.
I think Coach Sweeney, one of the things he said he was really proud of the defense was, the offense makes mistakes, and I think that's something that could splinter a locker room. Why do you feel like this group never pointed fingers at the offense, why there was never division when all that was happening?
Just the leadership. You got guys like Rook, TD, JP, Sherry, Mass, like all the older guys. They done been here before. They've been here 6 years. Like, you can't expect your offense to go out and score every possession of every game. And it's not our job to worry about if they score. Our job is to play defense. So them just kind of reminding us of that. Like, even there has been times where like people have gotten frustrated, but it's gonna happen. And we just had to realize, especially like we ain't gonna get to stop every job neither. Like we gonna have to rely on them just as much as they rely on us. So just understanding our job, our role, and trusting that they'll do theirs. It's just kind of what makes us stick together. And then our locker room just real tight. Like you won't see one of us out alone. If like you see one Clemson football player, you're gonna see 2 or 3 more with them.
What was it like though for the defense to see the offense play the way they did last week?
It's fun because then the whole sideline happy, and then with Coach Winnie happy, it makes us happy because we don't not as much yelling. But yeah, it was real fun. But it's what we expected them. Like they've been doing it all year in practice, so it's just good to go and see them be able to put it on display for all the fans in the stadium.
Anybody else for KB? All right, thanks, Khalil.
Appreciate you.
Next up should